Okay, so I'm making a third video. I feel like the shoot needs 3 parts. So I just kind of wanted to say a few things to kind of get them off my chest with GIW. Um, I moved the camera, by the way. I don't know why. I just felt like doing it. Um, but I just wanted to make it very clear to people that don't play favorites with results. That's something that I feel like goes around a lot on Twitter and through interfeds. Like I've joined new interfed websites and people have been like, "Oh, I've heard things about how you guys have pushed your friends to the top," and I mean, just looking at it, I could see how people would see it. How people would be like, "JW's been around for this long and the same kind of guys are always at the top." Um, that's because we firmly believe that you need to earn your spot at the top and that you need to lose your spot at the top to lose it. You know, like we're not just going to be like, oh, Ace Baldwin's been at the top for a while, let's move him to the mid card. I mean, that's how it works in WWE, not in EFED. It's all merit based. So I think we're seeing guys like Clay Kruger and Michael Lynch who are really doing it right, and they're starting at the bottom, working their way to the top. Because I mean, you know, those two guys. I mean, Lynch kind of had a pretty good track because we gave him the thing with Tony, and Tony is an established top guy. But Kruger, not as much. Kruger was he'd post role plays that were still very good. Like he's always had a very good character. You don't see the misogynistic character very often. I haven't at least, and I've always found it pretty captivating, and I'm really impressed at how well he handles it. But his role plays were never really long enough or intricate enough or deep enough to be deserving of a push, except for the last few weeks. The last few weeks, he's really stepped it up. I think he realized that, you know, the top guys are going to get the top storylines, and we're really high on Clay Kruger right now. I hope he sticks around. And Michael Lynch also. Michael Lynch is becoming a pretty reliable guy. But then, of course, you have people that will always be at the top, like Alioth Star and Wake Walker and Alexis Terry, because they're good. Like, that's just how it goes. And I think in a lot of ways we actually try to bring up new guys more because we run through the same feuds. Like I feel like we've had Alioth versus Alexis so many different times that it's getting really tiresome to keep booking it. Or Aspen versus Alex, that happened out of necessity because everyone else kept leaving. Um, or actually, the one time we had Aspen versus Alex, I was supposed to not even win the tournament to qualify as the #1 contender. That was supposed to go to Ryan Cavallari, who we mentioned earlier, always really rises to the occasion. Oh, I forgot Zoe earlier. Zoe. Oh God. I'll get. Never mind. Zoe. That's an interesting character right there. But basically, we try to push guys. I think we do a pretty good job of bringing up new talent, honestly. And it's just up to them if they're going to rise to the occasion and become big stars here. Like, even Alioth. Alioth started off North Beach kind of guy. Same thing as Michael Lynch, really. Really good role plays every week, but nothing spectacular. And then all of a sudden, it was just on. But, you know, there are a lot of guys like Justin Harmony and Veronica Taylor, and even Joshua Aquin, who are good, just need to add that extra little bit, and they'll be at the top. I don't know why I moved the camera. I don't like it here. It's ugly. It makes my room look ugly. But yeah, that's really all the questions you guys ask, because you guys suck. And I feel like recently a lot of people have been asking for me to tell them what their grade is on their roleplay, like out of 80, because we do use the roleplay grading system here that I can link you if you ever ask. But just want to let you guys know that a lot of times, if it's on a weekly revolt, we don't use that at all. We just kind of be like, that roleplay is better than that one, so we're good. If it gets really close, we use it, and it works. It's always, I think, chosen the right guy. But we don't use it every single time like we used to. And we will definitely not ever post grades again, ever. Because that always went bad. Because people would be like, oh, why is my grade so much lower than so-and-so? And that was annoying. Lesson learned in GIW. We've learned a lot of lessons as admins here. And excuse me, I have a computer here and then a computer there, so I'm scrolling. That's actually an interesting thing in the chat room right now. It's Alexis Terry explaining to Robbie Hart that a promo is not a shoot. This isn't even really a shoot, but it's not a promo either, so a shoot kind of breaks the wall and a promo doesn't. So if don't call your promo shoots, it's annoying. I agree with Chase. What else can I talk about? Oh, GIW Original Productions. If you haven't noticed, there's a new forum underneath the GIW Newswire banner. Check it out. Chase, AJ, and I are going to be hosting shows every week that are just little spotlights, kind of like things WWE does online. But the idea is that they're broadcast on GIW.com, and they're just going to make it all a little more interactive for you guys. So, that's the shoot. I didn't really have fun doing this as much as I thought I would. Look up here. Didn't have fun doing this, but maybe you guys will like it. If not, it's a good way to spend about 30 minutes. What else are you going to do?